Today we have another problem where we want to find the sum of all the solutions of x equals the square root of 2022 plus the square root of 2022 plus x. Well, the first thing most people would do is, since there's an x in the square root and we know that x is this, we can plug it in, 2020. So let's try and do that. Well, now it's not plus x, it's plus this again, so. But we immediately see a problem here. This goes in an infinite loop, so that's not the way we do it. The way we do it is by substitution. We let a be equal to the square root of 2022 plus x. Now we plug this value of a into the original equation, so it's now x is equal to the square root of 2022 plus a. So therefore, x squared is equal to 2022 plus a. And now we can also square both sides on the a term. So a squared is equal to 2022 plus x. Now we subtract the second equation from the first equation. Let's do that. So a squared minus x squared, which is equal to 2022 plus x minus 2022 plus a. Now, we see something here. This is an a squared minus b squared formula, so we can rewrite it as a plus x times a minus x. Now the right-hand side, the 2022's cross out, so it's just x minus a. Now we move it to the left-hand side, so a plus x times a minus x minus x minus a is 0. So we do plus x, a minus x. So what we need to do to this term is try to make that term one of these two terms. We can turn it into an a minus x by putting this minus into the equation. So it's now plus a minus x, 0. Now we can factor out the a minus x term. So a minus x times a plus x plus 1 is 0. Now, the first solution is a minus x is 0. A is x. That seems to check out. The second solution doesn't really make sense. It says that a plus x is negative 1. That is wrong because it is in the square root and would not make sense. Now, we let a be equal to x. What did we set for our value of a? This right here. This is a, or x. So, therefore, our new equation, x is equal to the square root of 2022 plus x. Now, x squared is equal to 2022 plus x. X squared minus x minus 2022 is equal to 0. Now we use quadratics to solve this. Now we've obtained a quadratic formula and we just use the quadratic formula to solve it. So x is equal to 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 plus 2022 times 4, which is 8088, plus 1, so 8089, over 2. Now, you might be thinking there are two solutions to x, but as we stated earlier, a or x cannot be negative. So our only answer is when this is plus, so our only answer is when x is 1 plus the square root of 8089 over 2.